Hey everybody, welcome back. Doing a real quick hit video. Marvel's Avengers, War Table coming, a couple other things that popped up. Also want to show you guys, for those of you who did not do the beta, something you might want to understand how to do when the game fully launches so that you can actually download the game. It's really simple, but I struggled with it at first and I saw some other people struggling with it. So I just want to explain it real quick so that you can play as soon as you want to on launch day. All right, so let's just go.
Bring me WolverThor!
So you guys have probably already seen this, but just in case you haven't, or if you're following my channel from another game that I cover, I wanted to point out that on September 1st at 10 a.m. Pacific time, there's going to be another War Table. If you've not caught one of these, it's a pretty cool video that Square Enix does that shows some different things that are coming to the game. It's kind of a hype announcement type thing. There's a lot of different things that you've seen in the past, and I didn't find necessarily exactly where some of the information was coming from for this one, because on the tweet it's pretty basic. You can see not a lot here, but some publications had some additional information, so I'm sure this stuff came out from Square Enix as well. Again, all the website I'm currently looking at is but why though podcast is just one of many that had this information, and it was consistent through all of them, so it seems to be pretty true. They mention here that Square Enix explained that the presentation, the War Table, would include numerous worldwide exclusive reveals, in-depth look at the first post-launch story season for the Avengers, and and this is probably the thing that people are going to be most excited about, is there's another unveiling of a post-launch playable hero. A lot of speculation who it would be. Most people think it's going to be Captain Marvel. That seems to make a lot of sense. Could it be Hank Pym? Who knows? We'll see. It's nice that they're saying that. It's cool. I'd love to see another character in the story. In the beta, you could only play 4: Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, and Kamala Khan. So obviously we'll get Thor and some point Cap, and then this other playable hero, which apparently is not going to be Hawkeye in this one. If you missed the other War Tables, he was in one of the other ones. So according to this article, there's going to be the War Table is going to pay special attention to some progression system hints, tips for taking the games more than 50 different taking on the different characters in the game, the enemies, more than 50 of them, as well as additional content related to kind of that higher level gameplay that you're expecting. It seems like they also mentioned some talk about additional heroes, villains, missions, regions, gameplay modes, all these different things potentially unveiled in the War Table. So it sounds like we're getting a whole bunch of stuff in this thing. So if you've been thinking about playing this game, or you're super hyped to play this game, or you're on the fence, looks like this War Table is going to add a little bit more. I'd say if you're on the fence, or if you're not sure, the War Table might not necessarily convince you. You really kind of got to get some gameplay in it, or watch some others play. I'm on a PC, and I find that the PC seems to be much better than the PlayStation and the Xbox, given the capability of a PC, and those consoles are a little bit older. But obviously there's newer systems coming, so we'll see how that all shakes out. So that's what this publication is saying. There's a couple other things, like I mentioned, that I want to get with you guys. Yeah, one of the other articles out here is actually directly from Square Enix. It talks about everything you need to know about day one. I'm not going to go through this thing in depth. It talks about a whole bunch of different things, specifically mentioning the log, or getting the Square Enix account from their website. Now, this is typically pretty annoying to me, and I also still find it kind of annoying. It's like, why do I have to go sign up a website? Just let me play the game. Like, really? But during the beta, this was critical, and I'll show you exactly why I say that in a second. But if you do, you get this pretty dope Thor nameplate. There's all kinds of other different talk they talk about here about early access. If you've pre-ordered September 1st versus September 4th, if you want to play 3 days earlier, you could have gotten that deluxe edition for that 72-hour early access, and they list those different packages that they've got, that if you want to do that. It also lists some pre-order perks as far as some cool different skins. One thing to note is that the patch is approximately 18 gigabytes in size, so make sure that your console, computer, whatever you've got, has got room for it. So that is a big thing. Make sure you understand that. Have it room so you're not like, oh, the day of, you're trying to figure it out or whatever. That's gonna get frustrating. I'm too sick. So know that, 18 gigs, be ready. That's the high level stuff here. Like I said, the last thing that I wanted to mention to you guys is the Square Enix page. Get your account set up. This is kind of important. Go to that website. There's a little profile up here, a little person. You want to go ahead and join now. Make sure you do this. Once you sync up with this, verify your email, all that kind of nonsense. When you get back into Steam or whatever console you're using, you're gonna wanna make sure to log out and then log back in. For Steam users, I know specifically, everyone's like, how do I download the beta? I signed up, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Was like, I didn't realize this for a while, but I logged out of Steam just cause, and then logged back in, and the beta was magically there. So I don't know if the same thing's gonna happen with launch, but if you're having problems getting the game after you do this and verify your account, and you chew your bubble gum and you call Verizon, whatever, go back to Steam or whatever and log back into that account, and then the game should pop up. I just wanted to throw that out there in case you missed it or didn't know, because I did find that annoying the day of. So that's probably the biggest thing I got in this video. I got nothing more for you guys. I want to continue to do these videos, make sure to get some information out there that you might honestly already know, but I figured, you know what, in case you didn't know, if I put this out there, you know, if I have helped one or two other people, then it's worthwhile, right? So anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.